Hi, this is Angela from empoweredcrystals.com and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the spring period for all you Capricorns out there. So this is going to be with these crystal grid oracle cards, and as you can see they're absolutely beautiful cards with crystal grid. So we'll be going through the crystals that you need for this period and the main situations you're going to go through. If this is the type of video that you do like to see, do please click the like and subscribe button below. And if you see anything that I'm wearing in the form of jewellery, please do pop over to my empoweredcrystals.com website and pop me a browse. Thank you very much. So I've already pre-picked your cards. So we have manifestation, and that is epidote that I've chosen for that. We have soul healing and have tangerine quartz for that one, and emotions, and we have moonstone for that one. I've actually got rainbow moonstone. You just see a few flashes there for that one. Okay, so on to the first card. Manifestation card. Now this is not about prosperity or anything like that. It means that you are a master manifester at the moment. What you are thinking, what you are saying is manifesting. You've got superpowers at the moment. That's what this card means. This little green stone is actually a little powerhouse. Helps you manifest whatever you want. Now, this is where it starts to get the bad news, I'm afraid. If you're thinking negatively, and with the current situations, I can understand that you would be, you're going to manifest that as well. So if you're thinking, I haven't got enough food, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you're going to start manifesting that. So we need to keep positivity at the moment. Using epidote is quite a powerful thing, but it's also a very fine line if you start using epidote, because it equally attracts the negative that you think as well as the positive. So you have to be quite careful. Another stone that's like that is malachite. I do actually have one here actually. And malachite is very similar to that. It's got much greater healing properties than epidote, just general healing I'm talking about. But that also is a master manifesting stone. So what are you thinking at the moment? Are you being positive? Are you thinking that the things that happen at the moment, people aren't traveling, you can have a nice rest, you can do things that you've wanted to do for ages? Or are you thinking, I haven't got enough food, I'm going to lose my job, I'm not going to get paid for the next 3 weeks? Just think about what you're thinking at the moment. I know it's very difficult. I do the same, and I have to catch myself. You know, we're all worried, and you just have to think, is this going to be helpful to my situation? Worry is never helpful. I do feel as though, apart from the current situation, I think there's other things that have been going on that you have been thinking about, and you need to think more positively. This goes on to the second card very nicely. So this soul healing, and I've chosen nice pieces of tangerine quartz for that. This is suggesting that you have something negative that has gone on that is creating negative thoughts, negative energy, and you need some deep soul healing. You need to think, what of my past, what's happened? Is it a deep trauma? Is it to do with your childhood? Is it a recent thing that's happened, a breakup, a loss of job, a change of home? Whatever it is that's happened that's causing stress and trauma, either in your way back past or more recently, Are you really healed from it? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Are you healed from all of your traumas? Or do you sit there regularly? And when I say regularly, I don't mean daily, but like, every month, every couple of weeks, every week, or even every day. Do you think about that trauma? Or you keep on going back to it? Is it affecting the way you think about things? Like, just trying to think of an example. Like, you've had a recent breakup. It may even have been a few years ago, but they cheated on you, and now you don't trust any men or women whatsoever. That's an example. You got made redundant from a job. Now every other job you expect to be made redundant from. I've been there with the redundancies, and it usually leads to better things when we're in these traumatic situations. They're usually blessings in disguise, if we can grab the opportunities and use the momentum of that trauma. It's usually the universe saying, get your arse in gear and do something a little bit different. I'm not saying it's always the case. Obviously, there's exceptions to any rule, and obviously this is a general reading, but it is quite often. In my case, when I was made redundant, I went on to get a promotion, and it's something I would never have gone for if I hadn't have had that redundancy. If there's something in your past with past trauma, childhood, let's say abuse situations, that type of thing. Obviously, I'm not going to comment on that because it's not my area of expertise. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but think about getting extra help for that. There's quite a lot of online things that you can get nowadays where people offer services online, which is can be very useful. I know somebody years ago, they had a childhood trauma, and they used to do Skype sessions with a psychologist at the time. I'm not suggesting that you need that, but there's a lot of help out there that it's worth having a look, and you don't have to leave your house if you find it very difficult to fit things in, or you can't leave the house at the moment. There's a lot of online solutions as well. So just think, what's affecting your thoughts at the moment? That's the general thing for that. Is there something that's going on that's affecting you still? It could be minor, you had an argument with somebody and you're still holding a grudge. It could be major, as we've covered a few subjects. I mean, obviously, I'm offering no advice about major traumas, but it's worth, I don't think anybody would disagree, any person of authority, it's worth trying to get help for it and to work through it so it doesn't keep on affecting your life. And this leads very nicely into the third card, emotions. And this is suggestive that whatever's going on has really been affecting your emotions. You're feeling very negative, you're feeling very anxious, or equally, if something good's happened, you're feeling really positive. This is something that could go either way with this manifestation card and soul healing. If you've actually done the work, or it's been something minor, you could actually be feeling really positive at the moment. I think for the majority of you, unfortunately, it will be more negative emotions. But it's those real ups and downs that this is indicating. I've chosen Moonstone, which is a really calming stone, connects us to the power of the moon, connects us to our feminine side, our emotions. And it really helps to stabilize things. So those ups and downs, even if they're really good emotions, it's still an up, and you can come crashing down. You want that stability. You want to even out so that you've got those nice, calm really nice, stable emotions. You don't want to be having these massive highs and massive lows, or massive lows and even more lows, whichever way you're thinking. So we're trying to get a more even keel. So to sum up with this, you're really powerful at the moment. You have the power to manifest. Think about trying to use that power for good. Think about doing positive guided meditations, positive healings. I've got plenty of positive guided meditations that are with crystals on my YouTube site. So if there is anything that you like to get on there, I've usually got it. Most of them are all calming. I've got citrine for manifesting, for abundance. So it's worth just trying to work on yourself. Think about looking up positive mantras, writing them on post-its around the place. So for instance, every time you open up your laptop, have a little post-it note saying, I'm very grateful for my wonderful family and for all the money that I'm earning at the moment. Doesn't necessarily mean to be true. It just needs to be something that you want. It can be something that you're grateful for that you actually have and you want more of, or it can be something that you haven't got in your life and that you want more of, with these positive mantras. And the whole point of gratitude, just trying to get that positivity, thinking 5 things that you're grateful for every day. If you can find something in your life, 5 things every day, apparently can send us from negative thinking into positive thinking every day. So it's worth trying to be very conscious of what you're thinking every day, because you have got the power to create at the moment. Very useful energy, and you need to use it for your own good and get positivity into your life. You may already be doing this, some of you. It's a general reading, but I just feel as though you need that positivity. You need to heal something in your past. You need to get your emotions under control. So if you work on all of those, obviously if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. But if it does, it's really a good thing to work on the positivity. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you will click the like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so, if you did like that. If you see anything that I'm wearing that you like, just pop over to my website, empoweredcrystals.com, and have a look at what I've got. I've got lots of wire wraps, rings, bracelets on there. And as I say, I have lots of Reiki healing sessions now that have built up on my YouTube channel. So it's worth having a look at those and seeing if you can do some guided meditations just to make yourself feel a bit more positive. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.